The latest studies have shown that Americans are averaging 9 to 10 hours of screen time a day. That's more than we sleep. Licensed therapist and disconnected author Tom Kirsting says our devices have crossed over from distraction to addiction.
Is it addictive? You better believe it is. Every aspect of our life is being affected because we're spending too much time in an artificial, superficial world and not enough time in the real world.
It's not only affecting our personal relationships, but could have some long-term consequences, starting with our brains.
They fear that this generation, 15, 20 years from now, we're going to have a litany of brain tumors. And the microwave radiation coming from a cell phone, although minimal, because it's constantly on the person, isn't minimal anymore. And it's getting into the brain, that microwave radiation.
Just recently, the California Department of Public Health was court-ordered to release a non-published document about the effects of cell phone radiation and reducing our exposure. But it's not just the proximity, it's the amount of screen time, too.
There's something called neuroplasticity. The human brain, if it's engaged in anything for 3 hours or more per day that's considered highly stimulating, the brain will grow new neural pathways to assimilate to its new home, its new environment. And it will prune away those neural pathways that aren't being used. And the neural pathway is a tree branch looking thing. And each one of those is a part of human functionality.
And all that pruning is another consequence. It's stunning our emotional intelligence and possibly our careers.
If you talk to any job recruiter, they have students coming out of major universities with 4.0 GPAs, and they come for a job interview, and there's something missing.
And it's not intelligence, it's the ability to understand social cues.
And without face-to-face interaction with human beings, we're not going to be able to cope effectively with the things that don't go our way in life. We're going to have a very difficult time socializing with other people, connecting with other people, and just overall feeling confident with ourselves.
Finally, all that media is taking a mental toll.
I coined a term called acquired anxiety disorder because I've got my hands full, like every other therapist and school counselor, with people, students, adults, literally having such a hard time handling what were once considered trivial life events, going into total meltdowns.
But this doesn't mean you have to turn off technology, just take back control.
Electronic devices and media aren't inherently bad. But the problem is we are controlled by them instead of us being in control of them. So that just requires work.
For a list of ways to digitally detox, head to thelisttv.com. Media meltdowns at the top of the list.